and my suspicions may be true. So I want to give you guys this information. If you have a small business, or you're a business owner here in Georgia, just keep a lookout. So I opened the mail, and first of all, this envelope, it kind of gives me junk mail vibes, but because it had the business name on it, I was like, well, it could be something important. So I went ahead and opened it, and the first thing that I pulled out was this annual registration instruction form. So these tabs are covering up my address, business address, and all of that, the numbers and all of that, okay? But you can see this is the name of my company, so this is who it was to. Now, this is for the 2021 annual registration, which I don't even think has come around yet. It's early part of December. I could be wrong. But the first thing that struck odd to me about this was the date. So this is a notice date of November 19th, which means this was sent out November 19th or the day after, right? And I know this ain't been on its way for almost a month. That'd be kind of crazy. So I said, okay, well, that's weird in itself. But then they want me to respond by the 18th. So I'm like, wow, that's 8 days away. Today is literally December 10th, 2020. Okay. So then I get down here and I'm reading all of this stuff. And I keep seeing this CFS. And I'm like, what is CFS? What is CFS? I've never even heard of it. CFS. I've never received anything from a CFS ever. The last business or LLC that I had, nothing came from a CFS. Okay. So then it's saying that I have to mail in this form with $150. Okay. So why am I mailing them $150 when to re-register, when annual registration for an LLC is only $50? So, of course, another red flag. So then I get down here, and this is where they want me to mail the check to. Now, let me show you guys something, because the postal code, it's saying it was mailed from 33912. And if you Google 33912 right here, that is a Florida address or a Florida zip code, Fort Myers, Villas area, Lee County. So why would a company such as the Georgia Secretary of State, why would they, who I've registered my business through, the state of Georgia, why would they send me mail from Florida just to have it, to have a whole check mailed to a P.O. box with this name, CFS? So I got to thinking, I was like, well, first of all, I ain't mailing no $150 because it's only $50. So let me show y'all that. So here's the Corporations Division filing fees. I've downloaded it. I'll place it in the description box. If you live in Georgia and you just want to print it out and have it for your records, feel free. It's free. So again, articles of incorporation, filing, $100. If you do paper, $110. For an LLC, articles of organization, LLC, to start it is $100 right here. If you're doing it the paper way, you know, by paper, you get the application, mail it in, it's $110. I did it online, so it was $100. The annual registration for LLC is $50. So if you go online and you redo your, you do your annual registration for your business for an LLC, it's $50. If you file it paper, or if you want to do it on paper versus on the computer, it's $60. Okay. So now I'm like, okay, well, I know that's wrong. So here's the P.O. box. So I said, well, where is this at? So I come to Google. Here I am. I type in the whole name of the company. So the first thing that I see is Better Business Bureau. The audacity. How are you going to be a scammer and try to have an account with the Better Business Bureau? The Better Business Bureau, under my understanding, is supposed to let consumers know that you are you have a great rating, you know, you do business really well, that sort of thing. I know you pay for it every month, but I thought that's what it was. So anyway, but then as I'm looking below it, you can see I've already clicked on it. Okay, but for the sake of the video, I just went back. I see this. This company goes by the name CFS with a post office address, P.O. Box 16789, Atlanta, Georgia 30321. Okay. That's the post office downtown Atlanta, Georgia. There's a post office, the main post office in Atlanta is downtown. When I looked at the Google map, that's exactly where it said. I just wanted to be sure because I used to have a P.O. box at that particular post office some years ago. So it definitely looked familiar. So then, anyways, after reading that, because look, it says the document looks legal and is requesting $150. I click on it. And so I get to this Facebook page right here. This is Professional Accounting and Financial Services. And I'm scrolling down, and I'm like, okay, where's the comment at? Boom, here is the comment. This comment was posted November 16th at 12:38. Okay, and it says, this comment is for Georgia registered companies who are registered with the Secretary of State, SOS of Georgia. A company is sending via snail mail a registration form that looks like it's from the GASOS, but it is not. This company goes by the name CFS with a post office address of P.O. Box, yada, yada, yada. The document looks legal and is requesting a $150 annual Georgia registration fees payable to CFS. Do not pay them. The state of Georgia, Secretary of State sends a card and email directly to owners of record each January, reminding you to log into your GASOS account and pay the $50 annual registration fee. That is absolutely 100% facts. When I had Lindsay Life Connections, LLC, and it was time for me to do my annual registration, I sure enough got something. Not only did I get something in the mail, but I received an email. I received a reminder in the mail, though. Just a reminder. It was never a request for me to send anybody any money. It was a reminder to go online and pay your registration fee. Okay, so it goes on into saying that, you know, they have no idea if the company is legit. I honestly don't think it is, because to have to request money like that in the form of a check, not even give you the option to do debit card or anything like that. Like, it literally does not give you an option to do debit or Visa. It says check and close, and that's the only option that it gives you. So that's a red flag in itself too, because a lot of companies are accepting debit cards and bank cards online. Okay, when we pay our taxes, if we get an agreement to make installments every month, you can go online and pay them. They accept your payment online. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. My phone rung. So, yeah, they accept payments online, right? So this was the other thing that was a red flag for me as well. Because look at this. When you're looking at this, I don't know how it shows through the camera, but this looks like something that I printed off of a printer from home. It's giving me that vibe, like it skipped or something. Because you can even see where it says place stamp here. It's off, right? So even this looks suspicious. Okay. This is the other thing that came in the envelope as well. And it's got a phone number on here. And, you know, when you first look at this, you would think that this was a legitimate form from, you know, the state of Georgia or whatever state you're in. But you guys, specifically for Georgia, because that's the only state that I know this is rotating around in. But just know that when you start your business, you're going to get a lot of stuff in the mail. And I mean, from companies that you never even went to their websites before. Okay. I done received a booklet from Uline, which is shipping supplies. I've never even been to their website before, but somehow, I guess once your business is registered, then, you get all sorts of, I guess they share your information with other companies. I'm assuming, I could be wrong. But yeah, you'll get a lot of stuff from different companies in the mail. I mean, that's just how it is of when you're a business owner. But keep on the lookout for different things, especially when you know for sure that it's incorrect information. Okay. Even if you have to check with customer service, like they provide a phone number on here, and it does say that it's not a government agency, which is another red flag. Okay, because you do file through the government, through the IRS. So anyways, but y'all keep a lookout for stuff like this. Don't just see it, start panicking, and then send money out there, because this to me is not even a real company. Like I said, I've had a business in the past, and I've never received, this is my first time even seeing this. Okay. I've received reminders in the mail, but I've never received anything that said I had to respond by a certain date and that I had to send a check in the mail for a certain amount, especially not $150, y'all. In the state of Georgia, it's $50 to do your annual registration. It's $100 to form an LLC. Okay. You can go to the Georgia Secretary of State website, and it'll tell you right there on their website, y'all. So don't fall for any of this. Always double check when it comes to people requesting money from your business. Okay.